Welcome back to Business Matters, a program that highlights organizations with the Middlesex West Chamber of Commerce. My guests right now are Visiting Angels, Karen Rivero and Amanda Scribner. How are you?
We're doing great, thank you.
Great, thank you for having us.
So you moved since you were here a year ago on Business Matters.
Yes.
And you were in the little building. You were just telling me you've moved into the bigger building. What is that like?
Well, it's great because we all have a little bit more elbow room and we're able to do more things. We have a conference room that we use for training, so it's been really comfortable.
It's nice to have a conference room.
Yes, it is.
Too, I'm sure. So what types of services do you offer if people are not familiar?
We do home care for adults and seniors, and it's non-medical, but it's all the activities of daily living, and it could be anywhere from homemaking, meal preparation, laundry, shopping, to some personal care, whatever it is that they need to stay safe in their own homes.
And what are you doing there, Amanda? 'Cause I know you were telling me earlier that you're maybe been there a couple months or so.
I have. I joined the team on June 1st, and I am responsible for the marketing and really the business development, growing the business.
And what types of things are you doing to market? I know that social media plays such a big role in getting the word out on the services that you offer.
It does. So we're doing Facebook and Twitter and getting ready to do Flickr and all sorts of, a lot of posting of photos and videos and informational things. And then we've also partnered with some of the other local businesses. Nara Park, we have just sponsored them and the concert series, which has been a great partnership, and it's really getting our name out there.
Excellent.
Do programs with the Council on Aging as well.
We do.
We do presentations for them, and it could be like the summer was Beat the Heat. I think in the fall will be fall prevention.
Right. Other presentations we're doing are nutrition, you know, for elders to eat healthier and things like that. We make it informational yet fun, whether it be an ice cream social or a hot dog social, and then they get to socialize at the same time. So they enjoy it, and it's useful information, and it helps us get our name out there.
And as people age, you know, we all need help. You were saying earlier that there's the baby boomers are turning 65.
That's right.
This year. So I know that my mom, you know, she lived to 90. We were at the fine line where should we bring someone in? Should we put her in a nursing home? And I know a lot of people are at that point with their elder parents. What advice would you like to give those people?
Well, most people like to be able, the idea of being able to stay in their own home. And sometimes they only need a little support, and sometimes they do need a lot more support, and we can help them with that continuum. Sometimes people do get the point where they do need some more nursing, skilled nursing care with a nursing home, but for most people, they can stay at home with support. And it's great for the families, less stress for them, to be, because they really shouldn't have to be the caretakers, they should be family.
And it's really stressful too when your parents are getting older and you have to make some decisions about whether they should go to nursing home or get help. I know with my mom, we got her some help, which was nice. So tell us about your staff, because are they nurses that go in, or what types of staff do you have that go to people's houses?
We don't do medical, we do non-medical. So our employees are all certified nursing assistants, known as CNAs, or home health aides, which are known as HHAs. And then they can help the person with whatever it is they need. Like I said, the range from fixing them a good hot meal, giving sure they got clean laundry, taking them shopping or doing the shopping for them, giving them some socialization, obviously the personal care, showers and so forth, and depending on how much care they need and how much help they need. But we can go anywhere from a few hours to around the clock.
So how would you evaluate, you know, how much help someone needs? Like, you know, some people might need someone to come in 2 or 3 times a week. Someone might need someone maybe, you know, once every other week. Do you do an evaluation with the family and the client?
Yeah, we go out and we meet with them, and we prefer to be with the family and the client and talk about all their needs and concerns, and make the recommendation there on what we think they should use and what they want, and kind of come up with what's safe.
Because I know people must feel a little bit uneasy trying to decide, you know, should we bring in help or not? Yeah. And how do you help people get over that stress? It's
difficult. There's always that, people always have that financial concern as well. Unfortunately, at this stage, that kind of home care is not covered by insurance, not Medicare, and not the regular ones like Blue Cross. The people that do have long-term care insurance can get a certain amount of that covered. but not that many people have it or may not have a full coverage, but it helps. There's a few people that if it's a real financial consideration, they can work with the state, but that would be with whatever agencies were contracted with them.
So there is help out there, because the other alternative is a nursing home, and that's very expensive too. So if people want more information about maybe state help, do you know where they could go?
Yeah, they have what they call aging service access points, and for this area it is the Minuteman Senior Services, and they would be like the clearinghouse for whatever is available out there for programs for them. So whenever there's that financial concern, we do suggest that they go talk to them first.
Excellent. And
Yeah.
if people have any questions, you're located here in Acton, and what is the area that you serve it? I mean, is it Acton, the surrounding towns?
Yep, Lexington to Lancaster and Tingsboro to Stowe.
And it's a national franchise too. So there's Visitng.
Yeah.
We had the commercials with Cindy Williams, which I met, by the way, but that's another story. So it's a national franchise. How did you get into, opening a Visitng Angels?
We actually found Visitng Angels when we were looking for care for my parents. They were failing. We were still in Texas. They were up in Maine, and we started looking, and we found Visitng Angels. We loved the name. We liked their philosophy, and we decided that's what we wanted to do.
And it's such a wonderful thing too, because our parents took care of us, but there's going to come a day that we have to take care of our parents. And I think Visitng Angels is a great way of helping the sons and the daughters take care of the parents, because it's kind of goes in a full circle.
It does, but also you got to remember that the generations too, they're both the husband and the wife usually are working, they have kids in school, and then they have their parents. Not like it used to be when our parents were growing up and at least one person stayed home. So you have that sandwich generation effect, which complicates things. You also have families don't live so close to each other anymore. So you've got that long distance component. So we can help bridge that and support that.
Yeah, it's a different dynamic, because I remember growing up, my grandfather lived with us. So it was like, all the older relatives, but now, people do need help, and it's available through, I think it's a great service that you offer to people.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It's rewarding. It's a very rewarding career. I've thoroughly enjoyed getting involved with the families and getting to know. The elderly have so much wisdom. You can learn so much from them.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. And we're all going to be there someday.
We are.
Some of us closer than others.
Yeah, well, you would never know. Now stop that. So how do you screen a caregiver? If someone wants to, work for Visitng Angels, how are they screened?
Well, we have them come to the office to fill out an application. I know online is really popular, but we want to see the person. And also how long it takes them to fill it out tells us how well they can read and comprehend, and making sure that it also is them that fills out the application. We look for people who already have their training as a certified nursing assistant or as a home health aide, and we're looking for 3 work references. Then they go through another set of interviews, we do the background checks, and then we bring them in.
Yeah, because I know many public places, I think it's called the Corey check. Is that what it's called? Are they required to do that as well?
Yeah, the state law of Massachusetts for the background check. Corey will tell you whether or not they have been a conviction for anything. But that's all it is whether or not they had a conviction in Massachusetts.
Now, do you get many clients based on referrals too? Like someone has used your services and they said, they recommended a friend. I mean, do you get a lot of referrals?
The majority, really.
The majority.
Is.
Word of mouth.
Word of mouth is the best advertising.
Word of mouth is everything. A lot of the council on aging, the life care centers, other facilities.
We have a good reputation in the community. We worked hard to get there.
And it's great to work with the Council of Aging here in Acton. They're opening up a new senior center in the fall. We're very excited. We've been working with the seniors, and it's just great to know that Visitng Angels is available to help the seniors that need help. Because listen, we're all going to be stubborn. We're all stubborn.
We are.
But sometimes you need a little Visitng Angel to help you. It's true. It's true. How are you licensed? You have to go licensed through the state, federally, or how does that work?
Massachusetts at this point does not have a licensure. They did a few years ago. They kind of let that go. They're trying to decide what to do right now in the legislature with that. So we do tell people that there's no licensure at this point in this state. We really highly recommend accreditation, and we are accredited. That they look for that because of the standards, whether it's industry standards, compliance with all the state and federal regulations, and so on.
So, and people can always, I'm sure when people call to inquire, they want to know if you're licensed. It's important for them
Right.
to know that they're.
We are, yeah. We do reassure them that we are insured and bonded, but we do recommend that when they look around, they make sure they find someone that's accredited as well.
Yeah, so it just makes people feel more at ease, because I know that we've all seen these horror stories where patients are being abused. In their nursing home. I mean, it's horrible. Like, so, you know.
It's a vulnerable population. So that's one of the advantages of the agency, at least for our agency, is that we look out for them, and we make sure we have trained people. We check in with them. We do supervisory visits. I think we do a good job with that, but they are a vulnerable population. Even some of the clients that we've had, they get those scamming telephone calls, and it's the aide who catches them, and calls us, and we call the family member just to make sure that they don't give away money or whatever.
Yeah, so it's good that, I mean, there are a lot of scams. We just did a whole program with the state about scams and the elderly, so that's good that you can keep your clients informed. You know, it's really important.
A lot of them over the telephone.
Yeah, I mean, the grandparent scam, it happened with someone that I know very close,
Yeah.
so, something to watch for. What's it like just being involved in the Chamber of Commerce, because you're always at the events. You gave us,
We are.
you were a clue in the treasure hunt that I won with Mark Ducey, by the way. We worked hard.
Yes.
What's it like just being involved in the Middlesex West Chamber of Commerce?
The Chamber of Commerce is a terrific organization. We joined it right as soon as we opened our doors. We stay active in the community. It gave us visibility and credibility. We've built wonderful relationships within the Chamber, and we do enjoy the people that we work with, the events that they have.
Yeah, you're always there. We always
try
see
to
you,
be
which
there.
is wonderful. It's just to get the word out about Visiting Angels.
Yeah.
And what about your involvement?
Oh my
You were on the board.
I was. I'm
Yeah.
still on the board. I think I've been on the board maybe 10 years now. And
she
I
was
was president last year
Mm-hmm.
and vice president the year before. And so I thoroughly enjoy it. I mean, I think it's great business exposure, but I've made friends for life. You know,
Mm-hmm.
it's not even just about the business connections. I think those come with it. It's a wonderful organization all the way around. And I love the way it rallies around community.
Yeah, and that's what you do, is you're really helping the community. And it's a really important service that you provide to
Yep.
people. As we all get older, we need a little help. So if people want to contact you, what is the website?
It's www.visitingangels.com/Acton.
And you're located right on Great Road in Acton?
498.
498 Great Road. So we're going to take a little tour of the new building. With Acton TV had a chance to go out there with the cameras, and we're going to show people the brand new facility. And once again, if you want more information, visit their website at visitingangels.com/Acton.
So welcome to our Visiting Angels office. When you first come in, this is obviously our reception area. This is our receptionist and scheduler, Dolores Garcia, who keeps everything running over here. We've got it set up where the caregivers can pick up materials, their messages. They have a workstation if they need it. Just a really pretty comfortable space. In this room over here is where our billing person works. She helps us with billing and payroll, so it's an extra room, and our printer's in here. She's not in today, so you don't get to meet Zoila. And then over here we have our human resources assistant is Doris O'Hearn. So she's the one who brings in our new help and gets them all set up paperwork-wise. We also have a kitchenette area, restroom area, and then over this way, yeah, you got the angels. Excuse me. So, we've got a room here that we use for our office break room, office meetings, and some meetings with our employees, and also a training meeting area as well. And it's kind of our secondary meeting area. We have another conference room that we use. Comes out this way, and what's really great, this was originally an old house. We got lots of storage with big, deep closets everywhere. And then this is our conference room in here, and we have meetings in here. Even my Rotary board meets in here, so that's really great. It's very convenient. Great for training. I do my orientation classes in here for my employees. And upstairs we have offices for Tony. Amanda and I share a room as well. So we have enough space and storage, and hopefully we'll be here for a very long time.
If you'd like more information about how your organization can benefit from the Chamber, visit their website at mwcoc.com. We'll be back with our next guest.